There we go. All right, let's try that again. Good morning.
Good
I would
morning.
like to call to order this meeting of your Fremont County Board of County Commissioners. Invite you to rise this morning for an invocation with Grant Atkinson from Canyon Cowboy Church, and please stay standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Thank you. Let's bow together. We'll honor our Creator. Heavenly Father, I have no idea what everybody in the world's doing, but we are certainly some of the most blessed. We're grateful for 250 years of this great country, and we need you as much right now or more than ever before. We ask for your intervention. And we thank you for Colorado, the blessings of this state and all that it has, but once again, we put it in your hands and ask for your direction across our whole state with elections coming. Thank you for our commissioners. Thank you for this community that still starts in prayer and honors you. We give you praise. I pray you'd bless them, give them wisdom as they lead today and in the future. We give you the praise in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Grant.
Thanks, Grant.
Roll call, please.
Commissioner Bell.
Present.
Commissioner McFall.
Present.
Commissioner Grantham.
Present.
County Attorney Bellis.
Present.
County Administrator Croce.
Present.
All right, we turn next to the approval of today's agenda. I am not aware of any changes we need to make.
Nor my Madam Chair, move to approve the agenda.
Second.
Motion and second to approve today's agenda as presented. Further discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner McFall.
Aye.
Commissioner Grantham.
Aye.
Commissioner Bell.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Up next is our consent agenda. I would like to note that we are not scheduling any public hearings into the future with today's consent agenda.
With that, Madam Chair, I move to approve the consent agenda.
Second.
Motion and second to approve today's consent agenda. Further discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Grantham.
Aye.
Commissioner McFall.
Aye.
Commissioner Bell.
Aye.
Motion carries.
We turn next to administrative and informational topics. We begin this morning with staff and elected officials. We will turn first to Fremont County Clerk and Recorder Justin Grantham for his County Clerk's monthly report. Good morning, Justin.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Total motor vehicle fees, sales tax, and recording fees this year for May were $1,538,408.91. Of that, Fremont County's portion for disbursement is $880,275.75. That is 57% of the total fees and is $196,712.08 more than May of last year. Year to date, our office is up $68,125.33. I will note that we were about 3 weeks behind in titles coming in from dealerships, which is why the number was low in April and bounced back in May.
It bounced way back in May.
It did. So,
That, for me, was a little bit unforeseen, so thanks for bringing us good news this morning.
absolutely.
Comments for Justin?
No, same thing, yeah, it's good to see those numbers, yeah.
Motion?
I move to accept the clerk's monthly report for, what is it, May?
May. Second.
It has been moved and seconded to accept the county clerk's monthly report for the month of May of 2026. Further discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner McFall.
Aye.
Commissioner Grantham.
Aye.
Commissioner Bell.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Did you have anything else you would like to discuss this morning, Mr. Clerk?
Absolutely. It's not on the agenda, so that's great. Elections. We're in full swing. Just note that there are 4 primaries going on. The Democratic, Republican, Unity, and Libertarian Party all have primaries going on. If you are unaffiliated, you can vote in the Republican, Democratic, or the Unity Party primaries. If you would like to vote in the Unity Party, you must come in person and request that ballot. If not, you received both a Republican and Democratic ballot. Please vote one ballot and return the one voted ballot. If you vote both, we will not count your votes because that's not allowed. So just FYI. And truth be told, I've already seen 10 or 15, or know of 10 or 15 where they voted both. Please do not do that. Your vote does not count. Yes, nice try. I will note there have been a few individuals who were upset on one party in particular that they wrote in their own candidates for the countywide candidates because they wanted to vote in that election too. That also does not count. It has to be eligible for your party in your county or district. So just FYI for everybody, that's how that is. We are 7 days away from the election, which means we no longer can mail ballots out for address changes or updates. And I highly recommend do not send your ballot back through the post office, because I have to receive those ballots by 7 o'clock election night. If they do not show up, they do not get counted. So just know that. Also, with the statewide voter registration system, you cannot vote twice, even if you vote in a different county and try to vote here. If we catch that, we do have to send that information to the district attorney for voter fraud. So FYI. Yep. Also, if you sign your ballot envelope, drop it off, and you get a nice, lovely letter saying, please cure your signature, because our judges, a bipartisan team of Democratic and Republican judges, have determined that your signature does not match your signatures on file. And I say signatures plural because they have access to every time you voted in Colorado, that signature. If you do not come cure that, we also have to send that to the DA for voter fraud. So please pay attention to anything that says official election mail. More than likely it's your ballot or the cure letter, or if you registered, we need to know if you want to be affiliated or have a PO box or anything. There's a lot going on in elections. So if it says official election mail, please open it and read it. Other than that, election day is June 30th. We're open till 7 across the street at the Public Health Building from 7 a.m. to 7 a.m. on election day. If you want to vote this weekend, we are open Saturday 9 to 1, and Friday we're open 9 to 5 over there as well. So plenty of time to vote. If you work during the week, you got a weekend day. If you don't work late, come on election day. Come and vote.
Just come.
Just come and vote. I'm looking at a little bit more than probably 10% today, which is not where I want to be and not where I think the community wants to be. So if you have not voted, please come and vote. The election judges would love to see you. So, other than that, it's been a fun week.
All right, thank you, sir. We turn next to our County Administrator, Tony Carochi, for his report. Good morning, Tony.
Good morning, Madam Chair, Commissioners. Good morning, everyone. I'll start off with the job opportunities that we have posted for Fremont County. And I'm sorry, my allergies are horrible today. So in our facilities department, our grounds maintenance, we have a grounds maintenance worker posting that closes June 29th, 2026. In our Department of Human Services, we have an economic security technician posting that closes June 30th, 2026. In Fremont County Sheriff's Office, we have a patrol deputy posting that closes July 9th, 2026. For more information about employment opportunities with Fremont County government, please visit our county website at fremontcountyco.gov, or you can call our HR department at 719-276-7409. Fremont County Airport on Saturday, July 18th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., the Fremont County Airport will be hosting its annual Pilot Appreciation Day. Hot dogs, hamburgers, chips, and drinks will be provided. Please join us and see for yourself what a wonderful asset our county has with our airport. Fremont County holiday closure. Fremont County government offices will be closed in observance of Independence Day. Please note the staggered closure dates. The County Administration Building will be closed Thursday, July 2nd. And our Department of Human Services building will be closed Friday, July 3rd. The County Administration Building will be lit up in red, white, and blue lights for July in honor of our 250th anniversary of the United States of America and our 150th anniversary for the state of Colorado. So we're excited about that. The building always looks nice lit up. So, and that's all I have, ma'am.
All right, thank you so much, sir. We will turn next to my fellow commissioners. We'll start with Commissioner McFall.
Well, thank you, Madam Chair. Just to add on to the 15250 celebration, I spoke a couple weeks ago about the passport that is available for people to do their search and find, and then get their challenge coin. We did talk to the Historic Society, and they did fix their website where that button is now on their front page. So fremonthistory.com. That button's right there on front instead of having to search for it, so it's going to make it a little easier. And just to follow up, I'm working on my book, okay? I haven't finished it yet, but I'm working on it.
All right, I'm going to keep checking.
And then Real quick, we are in stage 2 fire restrictions in unincorporated Fremont County. I'm not positive what the fire districts are in, but I know they're in stage 1 at least, which does restrict quite a bit of stuff. Must have dismantled it. Anyway, unfortunately, it does restrict fireworks, and with 4th of July coming up, I know people like to celebrate with fireworks, and it means a lot. However, I think keeping people's homes from burning and stuff is more important. As you notice, we had the KO fire in Penrose last week, and it was human started. And then at the same time, there was somebody else burning in a trash barrel, which is also prohibited by these fire restrictions. So just be smart out there. The wind's been blowing. We're under a fire wind warning again today, wind watch. When haven't we been? But it's dry. It's very, very dry. The fire that started, I understand, off of south of Pueblo yesterday started from a blowout on a vehicle, a tire blowout. So anything can spark these fires. It is so terribly dry out there. Be safe, be careful, and let's have a safe 4th of July without burning stuff down. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Commissioner Grantham.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I just pile on when it comes to fireworks especially. This year, more than any in my memory, except for maybe 1976, we really want to celebrate and celebrate hard, but folks, it's too dry, especially on the airborne fireworks that you got in Wyoming or Kansas. Please refrain. We are in the midst of fire season, and the fires that you are hearing about in the news that have happened here, that have happened on 115 up 50. The one just, was it 2 days ago now, on I-25 down by Colorado City. All of these were started from, and there's one on Highway 9 too. Forgot about that one. All of these were started from vehicles. People just traveling. I think the one on I-25 started because of a blowout tire, and so it was sparking from the rim. Huh? Oh.
He just mentioned it.
Did he? Yeah, sorry. It's like,
Bridal shower, there it is.
anyway, you know what I'm saying. All of these things, please, while those things will happen, and you can't predict such things like that, it also means that when you start throwing sparks up into the air to land wherever, please refrain. The other thing, despite that, happy 4th of July coming up. This is a big deal. Please come down if you're watching this, and folks that are in the audience today, please take a look at our flag display when you leave. Our historic flags up on the steps. Our big flag flying from the center down all 3 levels, and please enjoy our flag display today. Also, in celebration of America's 250th, I have George Washing Duck here to celebrate with us.
Well, I have Smokey the duck over here for fire.
There
so
you go.
be
Excellent.
I have no ducks, so my ducks are not in a row.
Well, other than that, Madam Chair, that's it. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I have something kind of fun today that I would like to present. I wrote my own notes down because otherwise I figured I would get a little bit carried away and just talk far longer than anyone wanted to hear me. So we have some slides to go along with this. So Fremont County was contacted last fall by a producer with the series Viewpoint with Dennis Quaid and asked if we were interested in partnering with and allowing filming here to focus on our regional development strategies. Viewpoint is a public television program that showcases communities that are successful as they integrate technology, education, and natural resources to create sustainable long-term growth. As commissioners, we decided to partner with Fremont Economic Development Corporation to tell the story of Fremont County. Primary filming was completed here on June 6th, and once produced and finalized, the segment will have a viewership of about 80 million people across the country and around the world. We had flexibility with our interviews and places to film, and ultimately, we chose 3 interviewees. After watching the filming that day, I have no doubt that we made the right decisions. We started the morning at Observer Ranch in Penrose with the force behind the business, Kat Davidson. Kat told her story of traveling across the country in an RV while searching for the perfect place to launch Observer Ranch, when she found Fremont County and realized her dream would come true here. Her energy and enthusiasm shone throughout her interview. Rob Brown, FEDC Executive Director, was up next. We also filmed him at Observer Ranch, and he got to tell the story of economic homesteading, a contemporary approach here in Fremont County where individuals prioritize connection, community stability, and professional opportunity over traditional urban density. By highlighting the collaborative efforts of local leaders, educators, and business owners, we aim to demonstrate how a regional economy functions when diverse sectors such as agriculture, advanced manufacturing, and outdoor recreation all work in tandem. Our final interview of the day took place at Barn Owl Precision Agriculture at Emergent Campus in Florence, with CEO and co-founder Sarah Hinckley sharing her enthusiasm and inspiration for the technology that empowers farmers today, including BOPA's autonomous nano tractor that can weed and spray for farmers while they focus on other important agricultural activities. The team also filmed that day at the Abbey, at Pathfinder Park, and in downtown Florence. But since a single day of footage is nowhere near enough, we also have partnered with a couple of filmmakers from right here at home to show the world a complete vision of our community. Ben Black with the Fremont County Film Commission and Ben Black Films, and Sage Goodwin of Tie-Dye Sheep LLC also have agreed to share their incredible footage of all of Fremont County with the producers for our segment. We were thrilled to be approached by Viewpoint and invited to film a segment focusing on Fremont County. They can see that success isn't limited to big cities. They understand you don't have to choose between professional success and quality of life, because here you can have it all. We are excited to share our story and examine the synergy we have found as an entire community. The segment will be completed this fall, and we are working on plans for a big world premiere right here in downtown Canyon City. So stay tuned, because you'll be hearing a lot more about Viewpoint with Dennis Quaid. So, yes, very exciting opportunity, I think, for Fremont County.
Very much.
All right, anything else from anyone up here? All right, this is the opportunity for our citizens to approach and address the commissioners on any matter not scheduled on our agenda. We value our citizens and the things that they have to say. So this morning, I see we have a request from Regina Melcher to rise and speak about data centers. So if you would please come to the microphone, give us your name again, and tell us what's on your mind.
Hi guys, I'm Regina Melcher. You know me as Jeannie, and I'm really actually a very nice person until I get really upset about an issue that might take place in our community. You all know that I do speak out when something comes up like this. So I am understanding that there's a business proposition here in Fremont County that's wanting to purchase a very large building out on Highway 120, which is the Portland Highway. Portland's no longer there because of Folsom and Holnum. It's gone, but it's also part of Penrose. I live in Penrose. I've been there 44 years, from Florence, born there, been here 65 years. This is my home. I do not want a data center up on the little hill above my home. I don't want the pollution. I don't want the noise. I don't want the electrical process that's going to take place. We don't have the water for it. Our community deserves better. You guys are our commissioners. You are our friends. I know you are. And I've spoke with you, a couple of you, about this. I feel like if this data center does get approved, and I know it's being hidden underneath building tiny homes in the big building, frankly, I find that to be atrocious. I don't believe that's going to happen. I don't see the people here today representing that. I don't hear them talking about building tiny homes. But what I did see in the fine print in the Florence City Council report, possibility of data center. This is upsetting to me as a resident. I raised my family here. My kids live here. My grandkids live here. I do not want a data center in Fremont County. I think that it's atrocious. Colorado Springs is dealing with this right now. They're a much bigger city than us. but they have 5 appeals right now going before their city. I guess you guys are aware of that. It's made the news. And you probably are not familiar, but in the past years, I have spoke out about things that would come into our community, such as Holnum wanting to burn hazardous chemical waste, such as fingernail polish remover, paints, thinners, things that were going to come in by train rail. I started that coalition. We fought it. There was a group of us in Fremont County, all of Fremont County. Colin Orchards was a big one. They were backing us completely. They didn't want it. Tons of people fought it. I started that. Then we had Wholesome come in, and they made a deal with Ron Walker, and they purchased tons of property from Ron Walker, which happened to be in my backyard, and they were going to put in a big cement pit right out there. And they were going to do it underneath the rug, and nobody knew about it. So before any of this comes up, and it gets to be big, I want you to know there are people that are watching, and people are aware, and you guys are my friends, and I do care about all of you. You know this. Okay, we've had lots and lots of meetings and lots of adventures together. But I am telling you that there will be people that will speak out against this. The data center will do nothing for us in Fremont County but cause chaos, pollution, noise. The noise is god-awful. Look it up on your computer and hear the noise from the different facilities that are throughout the United States. They are overtaking small communities that they think don't have a voice. We do have a voice, and there's many of us in Fremont County that will come, and we will be here at every meeting. And we will make the news, and we will make the papers, and we are not just crying wolf. We will be here. So I hope you all take us serious and know that the tiny house thing that's going on underneath all the little tiny wording is not going to be real. We all know this. So please listen, and please understand that there are many of us that care about our homes. Penrose is a good community. Florence is a good community. Canyon is. All of Fremont County is beautiful, and it's where I've lived. And I'd appreciate it if each one of you take that into consideration as a friend, but also as Fremont County residents yourself. All of you live here, and all of you will be affected by it. And our Arkansas River is in desperate need right now of rain and water and anything that God will give us, because it's in desperate shape. We can't have this data center come in and take every single thing away from us. Okay? Thank you, guys.
Okay.
And good luck to you. I'm excited for you. I really am. And you're there, mister. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks, Jeannie. So we don't always comment and reflect on the comments that we get, but I do have a couple of things I would like to say this morning. First of all, I also was raised in Penrose. I've had plenty of opportunity throughout my life to go elsewhere, but I've chosen to stay here because Fremont County is my home. I care very deeply about Fremont County and the things that happen here. I think it would be fair to say that we all are aware of the pitfalls of data centers. We talk about them at the conferences that we go to. We hear from communities that have allowed them. We also hear from communities that have banned them. And so I think we're getting to be pretty well versed with what's happening with those. I want you to know that we are unaware of any planned application for Fremont County to bring a data center here. We've also heard a rumor that someday we may see one, but as of right now, there's nothing. I also want to let you know that the tiny home building, it's not a myth, it's actually happening because I've toured. It's already happening. It's a company named Midicus, and I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. So I know what's happening in the old Domtar plant out there. And it's a really cool place. So I'm excited for them to really get ramped up because right now things are pretty slow for them, but they really are looking very hard at expanding and continuing to grow. The other point I would like to make is I understand that the Florence master plan might say something about data centers. That's a completely different government. We can't control what Florence does, says, or plans to do in the future, just like Florence, the city government of Florence cannot control what Fremont County does, whether it's in our master plan or elsewhere. So I just wanted to kind of draw those lines and let you know that's what's happening right now, and that's where we are. So thanks for being here this morning. Do you have anything to add?
I just want to add a little bit to what you just said. Florence master plan may include stuff within the county, but they can't act within the county without the county. Same with Canyon City. They go down the river, clear into the county property, out of city property, city boundaries. They have no authority out there. They can't annex most of that in because it doesn't connect to anything. So just because it's in their master plan, which is also just a guide, that means that does not mean that's going to happen. But yeah, I talked to you on the phone, Jeannie. There is no applications in. We know nothing of a data center. There's nothing being handed out there at Miticus. What we're approving today is just for them to improve that building. I mean, it's plain as day what we're approving today, and it has nothing to do with the data center. So I appreciate your concerns. I really do, because I'm concerned about them as well. Like
Yeah,
Debbie
we
said,
have those same
we
concerns.
hear about them all the time, and Virginia is loaded with them, and huge, outrageously big ones. And they take a lot of electricity to run. Water, if it's water cooled, but there's some that are air cooled, some are closed system, so they're changing them. But it takes a lot of power to run them too. We don't have the power here to run our house most of the time, so it just can't happen. I mean, I had glitches twice last week on Black Hill, so yeah. But thanks for being here anyway.
Okay.
Well, just to pile on again.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jeannie. Appreciate it. This is something obviously that is a great concern across Colorado. I think probably one of the biggest concerns that we've seen being raised, and you raised it as well, is the water usage. Where does that water come from? While you can do this in Virginia or North Carolina or anywhere on the eastern seaboard and have no shortage of water to use in the cooling, that doesn't exist here in Colorado, and so we have to be very careful in the planning. We're very aware of the issues that surround this and the need to be very, very circumspect in our planning and how that fits into Fremont County, how it fits into rural Colorado, how it fits into the Arkansas River Basin, and all these things. These are not things that we not necessarily are scared of, but we're not going to be not in our backyard and on one hand, and we're also not going to be just laying down for whoever wants to put them up. There's got to be that somewhere in the middle where we are careful planners of what our community looks like, and that's what our job is. And so thank you for bringing that up. This will be an ongoing conversation. In fact, I was just talking to Eric this morning, our attorney, about we're not even sure exactly where the state's going to land on this. They've been all over the board on this with legislation, and since we are a subset of the state, we are kind of subject to whatever they end up deciding, and they are as all over the board as everybody else is in the state of Colorado, and actions we take will have to be guarded depending on what the state decides to do to put in statute in regard to regulating data centers. So thank you
I will say,
again.
Kevin, they did have two bills that they were trying to push through for that this year,
Yeah.
and they both failed to make it, fortunately. But within those bills, they take local control away from us, which we constantly
Right.
fight.
Right.
So we will continue to fight that because they have tried to take away our rights, period, as land use managers. So
And
land
not
managers.
just on data centers, but
On everything.
on many other things too, where they're trying to take away our decision-making ability. And they called it incentivizing, which it essentially was incentivizing data centers, but at the expense of our ability to form and shape our community within our community.
So
which is
help
our
us
job.
watch them and help us fight those people.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you, guys. Anyone else who wishes to speak to the board before we move on? All right. We have no old business today, so we jump right into new business. The first item of new business is a really fun one for all of us. This is a proclamation commemorating the 250th anniversary of the United States of America and the 150th anniversary of the state of Colorado. So we have a proclamation here that I think I will start the conversation by reading. This is a proclamation commemorating the 250th anniversary of the United States of America and the 150th anniversary of the state of Colorado. Whereas on July 4th, 1776, the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence, affirming the unalienable rights of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And whereas the year 2026 marks the 250th anniversary of our nation's founding, a milestone that invites reflection on the courage, vision, and sacrifice of those who forged a new path toward freedom. And whereas on August 1st, 1876, Colorado was admitted to the Union as the 38th state, earning the proud nickname the Centennial State in honor of the nation's 100th birthday. And whereas for 250 years, the people of the United States of America have demonstrated resilience, innovation, and a deep respect for the natural beauty and resources of our country. And whereas Colorado's history is rich with the contributions of pioneers, miners, ranchers, farmers, entrepreneurs, educators, artists, and countless others who have shaped our communities. And whereas this very special semi-quincentennial and sesquicentennial year marks a time to reflect on our shared heritage, honor the achievements of past generations, and commit ourselves to building a future that preserves the unique character and values of both Colorado and the United States of America. And whereas this anniversary provides an opportunity to honor the diverse people, cultures, and communities that have shaped our shared history and contributed to the ongoing story of the United States. And whereas the citizens of Fremont County joyfully join other communities across the country in parades, celebrations, and ceremonies to celebrate this historic occasion. Now, therefore, let it be proclaimed by the County Commissioners of Fremont County that the year 2026 is hereby designated as a year of celebration and rededication in honor of the 250th anniversary of the United States of America and the 150th anniversary of the state of Colorado. And all residents are encouraged to participate in activities that reflect our nation's history, unity, and enduring spirit.
Hooray. I feel like we needed a hooray after that.
Hooray!
Hooray.
I think it's technically huzzah.
Huzzah!
Something.
Yes.
I just felt the movement there.
Felt the movement, yes. I think right now everybody should be feeling all the feels. I mean, I really and truly do. I love this country. I love this state. I'm so proud of who we are, of where we've been, where we've come from, where we are today. And I just truly hope that every single citizen can feel all of those things as well. Coming into our building, we talk often about the flag display that we have here. Come in here and take a look. And if you don't feel something stirring in your heart, you need to check your heartbeat. Make sure that you actually have one, I think. So, gentlemen, anything what would you like to add to this conversation?
No, happy birthday. Everybody have fun. Don't start any fires.
Okay, there you go. All right.
Again, just to tack on, please come in, check out our flag display, especially our historic, the colonial Revolutionary War era flags that are on the staircases. We got little interpretive signage talking about the origin of those flags and what their meaning is. The oldest one that we have up there is the Ben Franklin flag, which actually goes back to about 1759, 1758 to 60, somewhere in that neck of the woods. It's at the very top of the top staircase. It's the join or die flag, probably one of my favorites. Of course, I start talking about all these flags out there and I go, no, that one's my favorite. No, that one's my favorite. They're all my favorite. It's an educational opportunity, and as well as our Colorado history. You know, we talk about, you know, not to overshadow Colorado's 150th. It is kind of a big deal, that paragraph in the proclamation, whereas Colorado's history is rich with the contributions of pioneers, miners, ranchers, farmers, entrepreneurs, educators, artists, and countless others who have shaped our communities. We could insert the word Fremont County in there. Fremont County's history that is defined by those very same things: pioneers, miners, ranchers. That portrait up there of John C. Fremont and his contribution to the West and the development of the entire western United States, including his namesake here, Fremont County. So it's a great time for celebration for both the state, for our nation, and looking forward to all the non-fireworks celebrations that we can have. Drones are the thing now.
Yes.
Drone.
Just don't crash them.
Just don't crash them.
And start a fire.
And start a fire.
Yes.
But thank you all. That's it. Thank you.
All right, yeah, just a quick reminder, there are celebrations happening the 4th of July all day long. We're going to start in Florence bright and early with the parade and everything else happening down there. Come back to Canyon City for God and Country, starts at 2. In Veterans Park, also across the river in Centennial Park, another huge celebration going on there. So come and join us all. It's going to be a great day. So with that, I move to approve this proclamation commemorating the 250th anniversary of the United States of America and the 150th anniversary of the state of Colorado.
Second.
All right.
Took a breath.
We have a motion and 2 seconds on board. Further discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Bell.
Aye.
Commissioner Grantham.
Aye.
Commissioner McFall.
Aye.
Motion carries.
All right, we're going to take just a quick moment to take a picture with this. If our county attorney's ready, if you need to.
Who's going to join us? You want to join us?
I hope.
Everybody should join us.
Good, man. How are you?
All right, Tony, let's get you in here too.
No smiles. It's all serious. Awesome.
Do you want to do it real quick? Want to do it real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we have one more, sorry. Oh, really quick, yes.
Yes, just a quick interjection. As my office digitizes the former minutes of the Board of County Commissioners, I can note on multiple occasions where the commissioners met on July 4th and celebrated in an actual BOCC meeting. So
Oh,
just
interesting.
FYI.
All right.
That will not be happening this year.
No,
We are
it will
meeting
not.
at the parade in Florence.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
All right, thank you for that. We have one final business for our agenda today. This is the consideration of a resolution authorizing processing of CPACE application for 1173 State Highway 120 LLC to fund certain energy, water, and resiliency measures associated with the redevelopment of industrial property. I believe we have with us this morning Eric. All right, come on up. This is Eric Bonick, Managing Partner of 1173 State Highway 120 LLC. Good morning.
Good morning.
If you just want to briefly kind of give us an update on what's going on?
Sure. Well, thank you all for the time this morning to give us the opportunity here. I appreciate your support up to this point of everything you guys have done for the factory project's been coming along. We are now at the phase where we're trying to ramp up production. This funding is very critical for us to start scaling that production capability and start hiring additional personnel for the factory. So upon completion of this, this funding actually refinances all of the capital we've put into the project to date here. We have spent upwards about $10 million to bring the facility back online with machinery and all the equipment we have down there and some of the production on the floor with materials we needed. So this funding is pretty critical for our venture. And then once this happens, we're planning to do a pretty large hiring event right after the 4th of July holiday. We're expecting to onboard about 10 to 15 employees, which will then ramp up to the end of the year. We're thinking about 30 to 40 full-time employees down at the factory to help meet our production goals for the end of this year. So,
right.
yeah, any
Awesome.
questions you have?
Not a question, but a comment. I had the opportunity to tour Miticus not too terribly long ago, and it's really impressive. And
Thank you.
knowing that you're really ready to start ramping up and to put all of the things that you've started into process is really exciting for us.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you. Mr. Attorney, did you have anything that you would like to add, or was he pretty complete with his report?
No, I think that was pretty complete. This is basically energy and water efficiency measures, fire suppression measures, energy efficiency measures, and This is exactly what the program is for. We're not actually approving anything other today than continuation of the processing of the application through the CPACE program. That's all we're actually approving.
Okay, thank you. I also will note this is resolution number 13.
I had a comment, Madam Chair.
Yes.
I would like to point out this is a Colorado program. Fremont County was involved in this a few years ago, 6-7 years ago, and there was a couple of other people taking advantage of it, but the state wasn't doing a very good job of it, and we ended up dropping CPACE because of that. We were upset with the state. We had many meetings with them, dropped that, and then it wasn't until just a couple years ago we brought it back. And it is a good program for what you're trying to do. As mentioned, we are not approving the product that or what you're doing. We're approving that you get the CPACE money, but it's for lighting, heating, building envelope, which means the skin of the building, fire and safety and water efficiencies, and then the soft costs. So it's to help that production, help recoup some of the funds that you've put into the building, refinance it. It's not the lowest interest rate in the world, but it may be at this time, I don't know. But anyway, it is a state program, and we're just authorizing that the state program be utilized by you guys, and not the programmer or the process or anything else.
All right.
Yeah, just again, to pile on, for the 8th time today.
You do it so well.
If you want to know more about the CPACE program, it's easily found online, coloradocpace.com. And you can see what all it's there for, and our relationship in this, as has already been mentioned a couple times, we actually opt into this program. We had opted in, we opted out, now we opted back in. And this is helpful to bring jobs to this community. So if you want to know more about the program, go online. There's a great article actually on the front page of the CPACE website, coloradocpace.com, and it can explain it in detail. But that's it.
All right. The chair would call for a motion at this time.
And I think this is number 13.
Number 13.
Madam Chair. Let me get to the right deal here. Madam Chair, I move that we approve resolution number 13, authorizing the processing of CPACE application for 1173 State Highway 120 LLC to fund certain energy, water, and resiliency measures associated with the redevelopment of industrial property.
Second. I was waiting to see if there was more.
The end.
He wasn't going to pile on.
Yeah.
It has been moved and seconded to approve Resolution 13, authorizing processing of CPACE application for 1173 State Highway 120 LLC to fund certain energy, water, and resiliency measures associated with the redevelopment of said industrial property. Further discussion? Roll call.
Commissioner Grantham.
Aye.
Commissioner McFall.
Aye.
Commissioner Bell.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Eric, good luck out there.
Thank you so
We
much
wish
for
you
your
the
support.
best.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks,
All
Eric.
right, thank you. There being no further business to come before this board, we are adjourned.